two brothers, the Holy Rebbe Zushe and the Holy Rebbe Elimelech. They lived in the 18th century, and they were Chasidim of the Maggid of Mezrich, who was the successor of the Baal Shem Tov. And these two brothers, who were both great tzaddikim, they had this custom that they would pretend to be beggars. And they would travel around without any money, in tattered clothes, and they wouldn't bathe themselves. They would fit the role exactly. They'd walk around with groups of beggars from town to town. It happened one time that they were in a particular town, and one of the beggars stole some money. And it was clear that it was one of these beggars. So the police just arrested all of the beggars, the whole group, including Reb Zushe and Rebbe Elimelech. And here the two of them are in jail. And Rebbe Elimelech sees Reb Zushe crying. He says to him, "Holy brother, why are you crying?" So Reb Zushe says, "My holy brother Elimelech, this is the first time in my life that I can remember that I won't be able to daven mincha, the afternoon prayer." So he says to him, "Why not?" He points to the corner. In the cell, they put this pail in the cell for people to use it for the bathroom. He said, we're not allowed to daven, we're not allowed to pray when there's a foul smell, and this thing is giving off a terrible smell. I can't daven mincha. I can't pray the afternoon prayer." He started crying. Rebbe Elimelech said to Reb Zushe, "My sweetest brother, don't you understand? The same God that commanded you to daven mincha also commanded you not to daven next to something like that pail. So what are you worried about? Now you can't daven mincha. But on the other hand, you're still doing a mitzvah by not davening next to that pail." Rebbe Zushe started to think about this, and Rebbe Elimelech himself started to think about this, and they became extremely happy. They realized, when in our entire life did we ever have a chance to connect with Hashem like now? When did we ever have a chance not to daven because of something like this? And they were so happy that they started dancing. And they started dancing in a circle around the pail. They're holding hands and they're singing, "I lie, I lie, I lie, the other beggars and criminals and the other people that were in the jail cell, they said, "Well, what's going on?" So these two guys, these two rebbes, they were dancing, they were singing. So they joined in. They also started singing, "I lie, lie, I lie, 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 I lie, 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 I lie, police came. Said, "What's going on here? What is all this noise, this dancing and singing?" So one of the thieves, one of the criminals in the cell, he says, "Well, you see these two crazy Jews over here? They came in the cell, one of them sitting in the corner crying. The other one talks with him. They're pointing at the pail. All of a sudden they're happy. They start dancing. We figure if they're dancing, we should also dance. What's the big deal?" The policeman said, "Enough of this commotion. It's because of that pail? Fine, I'm taking the pail out of the cell." He took the pail out of the cell, and Rebbe Elimelech looks at his brother Reb Zushe and he says, "Reb Zushe, now you can daven mincha." I lie,